Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where last episode we began our climb up the world tree towards our story conclusion. However, after viewing a bit of Amalthus' past, it seems the Plater has made his move, converting Indol's Titan to a gigantic warship of his own, and coming to the world tree to face off against the forces of Torna. With battle raging outside, what does this mean for our party?
Right, we got some stuff going down outside. Indol is now a hostile power. You can no longer continue any quest you accepted in Indol. Sure, I think I've done them all, though. So I'm okay with that, I guess. Met missions accepted. Dev points acquired in Indol will be transferred to Lethalia. Oh, okay. So I'm not really missing anything anyway. I just don't visit a really annoying place with a very long set of stairs. Saying new missions, but aren't they already completed? I'm confused. Oh no, there's actually new ones. Well, I'm happy with that, I guess. But still, most of our stuff is done there. So Indol have finally played their cards. Why does every villain have to be sympathetic? Not everyone does. It's great when with Jin. That makes sense. Hopefully Malos doesn't have something like that in the end. If I end up having to kill people that have all had something tragic happen in their past. Why? Can't we just talk it out, please? And also there was a brilliant pun in the middle of that for a touching scene from PJ, the pun master. Rock, pleased to beat you. That's not good, but it did make me smile. Not the scene, PJ. Call out. Well, it seems the button here. The key code terminal, but the key code is missing. A cool button which isn't going to work because we haven't got the key code. Isn't it just boring if the guy's like, I don't know, I just want to kill everything for the lols? But Amalthus had that kind of thing going that, oh hello. It's about political power. You know? It's about political power for Amalthus is what it seemed like. That's a good motivation. We got an actual mech in front of us. But he's gained political power somehow after his mum got killed by what seemed to be the forces of Moradane. But they were actually Gormoti, weren't they? So that's a bit confusing. They look Gormoti rather than Moradane. They had Moradane accent. So that's... yeah. I guess either or, really. Who are you, Mr. Gundam?
Okay.
Geralt Sovereign.
Yeah. Double spinning edge. Well done. Rolling smash. Maybe we're not.
He's got a giant ether cannon, hasn't he?
Just give me the
I don't want to pull more, but we'll go with this.
rolling smash. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
It's actually just a normal monster by the look of it, judging by HP.
Rolling
Oh, a motorbike just showed up.
gotcha. That was well done. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Top of them.
We should look to finish them ASAP. Right, where's the other motorbike? Get rid of the ads. Go for the main. I'm out of range. That's why I'm not attacking.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. We will make your dreams.
Right, that robot just got blown smithereens. So now we're on the main guy again.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
I really should have launched him there. It'd have been funny.
Double spinning edge.
You always need someone who's playing for good old political power. But I guess political power isn't exactly a world... Hey, wait a second. He's absorbing everything?
Why not?
Can't just do that. It's just not cricket.
Double spinning edge.
Does someone else want to get a break on him?
Spinning edge.
I really want to launch him.
Spinning edge. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Gotcha.
Now's a good time to get healing. Nice
Pandoria.
Let's do our best.
Launch. Unleash your power. Iron rock.
I think he's in between getting smashed, killed, and killed by this at the same time.
I won't fight.
Oh, I thought I fell off the...
Presents itself. Gotcha.
In I go!
They don't call you the Empire's strongest blade for nothing.
Double
I am
kill.
but a humble student of Lady Morag's greatness.
So the
Come
blowdown of the explosion,
Without
of the
Richard
steam
by my
explosion,
side,
sent one of
I
those
hardly
robots
call
flying off
myself
the
a
edge at the
special
end. That's pretty cool.
Inquisitor,
I'll take that. I guess
What
these
have we
robots
here?
could aggro me.
I'll sniff him out. Sniff him good.
But at this point in time, I'm starting to wonder if generally blades that are core melded with how am I trying to put this? Blades that are like woken by someone who seems inherently good seem to turn out inherently good on a basis, whereas ones that are inherently evil seem to come out weirdly evil. Amalthus maybe on awakening the core for the reason he was awakening it is what really gave fruit to Malos. It might seem. There's more of a connection there than not. They take on like a bit of the bearer's personality or something. Did it spawn something that immediately fell off? No, it was the robot. I knocked one of the... There's 4 robots out there. I knocked one of the robots off a steam explosion. It's great. Tor is pretty evil and Poppy is a gem. Oh, that's true actually. Right. With that done and a long thing done apart from that, I think it's time to bond the blade. Because let's face it, it's been sitting there since the start of this session. Fury's core crystal is ready to awaken. So, let's awaken him.
I am called Theory. I swear by this sword. I will cleave all. I will protect all.
Well, it seems like I Will Cleave All was on the first part of things, where Protect All is probably more about Morag owning it as a driver. Right then, Fury has been awoken. Nullify reactions, accuracy up, counters attacks for 200% physical damage, seems pretty cool. Ice Mastery, focus, Nopon, Wisdom. You're not Nopon. I guess you just have a passing interest. Fury is unlocked. Gods won't set it, her, because she is but a level 1 blade. And now Fury is part of the party. Let's continue on and see what we can climb up to, eh? Oh, getting stuck. I like it kept glitching there because I was trying to move on to a spot that was standable on via the angle. What's this thing that keeps bugging around the place? Making a lot of noise. Oh, a data room. Servers or something. Well, it's interesting, that's for sure. Oh,
Do it like I showed
Mark
you
6
in the
Margot.
Hey, mind you don't fall out.
Another unique.
Rolling smash.
Break!
I'm gonna keep fighting these as we go, aren't we?
Quicken arc!
Let's get into a good direction here.
Double spinning
Time
edge.
to defend is now! Pay attention! One
Rolling
shot!
smash.
You have the aggro back.
Gotcha.
Jaguar slash!
James Wolf, you've been gifted a sub 2. Thank you very much.
Double spinning
Just
edge.
give me the heads up! Chose
Double
well!
spinning edge.
Pete,
Double
well done!
spinning
Maybe
edge.
we're not.
Rolling smash. Yes.
Jaguar
Rolling smash.
Connect.
The beautiful aggro dump.
It won't be that easy.
Became literally a sword and stabbed at you.
Spinning edge. Double spin. This is where you prove a double spinning.
What just happened?
Rolling smash.
Well done!
I'm a bit worried by this barrier. It didn't do anything in the end.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
Well, I guess that's a good thing.
Justice needs a lighter. Do what I can.
Gotcha.
Let me
New
have
enemy
you.
in the mix.
In I go!
Hit it.
Oh, hello. Did they just teleport some monsters in?
state.
Won the moment called on me.
We got ads.
Power flows as one punch.
Double spinning edge.
The time to defend is now.
Armor wailing smash.
Let me take it.
Come help me out, Nia. We kill this guy, and we can move back on to the main target.
Here I
Rolling
go.
smash.
Taste the pain.
Did you just knock me back in the middle of the rolling smash?
Double spinning edge.
One pirate.
Whee!
It didn't connect. Well done. Is
Double
the culmination.
spinning
I
edge.
feel the aura.
Ice.
Looked like it connected to me.
Double spinning edge. Double spinning edge. Double spinning edge. Next shot.
There's one down.
Pay attention to me.
Don't give up on my dead body. Why not?
It didn't connect.
This one's been taunting Morag by the look of it.
Smash. Double spinning edge.
A spinning edge it to death.
Spinning edge. Just one tackle. Rolling smash.
Oh, they got blade combo on. Nice. I'm gonna collect all of these, because why not, you know?
Let me take it.
Double spinning edge.
Bridget,
Rolling smash. Double spinning edge. Double spinning edge.
What are we going for in terms of special? That's giving me get a pinch out.
Double spinning edge. Now rolling smash.
Wake up, world! Quicken hearts!
Wake up well indeed.
You have my back. No.
There's quite a lot of battles in here of just uniques, etc. But you'd kind of expect there to be quite a few monsters to get in your way and in your path.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Morag! Just give me the heads up!
Let us make use of it now. Why not? Voltaic strike.
Much appreciated.
Sure. Eat it.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, they've stopped my blade switching.
I feel a singular aura. It didn't connect.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, be deflected!
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Double spinning edge.
We will make this.
I didn't have a water blade, so we kind of got to wait for Nia here.
Double spinning edge. Double spinning edge.
Take him out, blade!
Farewell.
We're going to have 3 orbs on currently.
Why not?
Why not?
Bridget, to double spinning edge.
Don't get me
Rolling smash.
Where do I want to go next with my blade combo?
Blaze!
New enemy in the mix.
Oh, you summoned some more?
Weakness identified. I'm gonna show you how to just. Let me show you a thing.
We can't do level 4 blade combo, sadly.
In I go!
Double spinning edge.
Weakness
Rolling
identified.
smash.
I'm a bit worried about all the monsters on us.
Blaze!
Just a little bit.
I shall defend you to the last. Draw the enemy's attention this way.
Double spinning edge.
Especially because Rex is taking all the hits.
Turn it around.
I'm just being stuck on the ground.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all. Blaze! You can't do that!
Double spinning edge.
Weakness identified. Power out. I just have my.
Finally, Supernova.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Morag! My power.
Sync it up, everyone.
Let's get this guy dead.
We're up, Gramps.
Star
That hits everything after all, doesn't it?
Get them, Neil.
Which is always great because we can go for a full burst.
Elemental burst.
Morag, Bridget, to me! I've climbed.
And we're hitting the cars as well. The cars, the motorbikes. Yeah, the motorbikes, the cars, the motorbike cars.
Go for it.
Magnificent.
Ursula to try my hardest.
Elemental burst.
I feel like all this extra time was
Finish them!
great for me figuring out how to play the game properly, you know?
Elemental burst.
Full burst.
Hellfire!
Double spinning edge.
Didn't
Go for
connect.
it.
Bridget,
Form the third.
Super Pyro makes it very easy, doesn't she?
Flame, heed my call. Dance for me.
That was well done.
Enemy down.
I think we killed all the ads as well with that.
The curtain closes.
And nearly leveled up.
Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
Really?
We match.
Really? Rex and that was just like, oh yes, we just beat this enemy. Let's talk about fashion. Fashion.
What have we here?
Fashion.
Searching database.
I see there's been chat for a while about the fact that Nintendo didn't make this game. No, Monolith Soft did, but a lot of people think because it's on the Nintendo console, they'll have done this or that to it. Please enter password. The password is password. Isn't that everyone's password? Well, let's go find a password if I can. That's the name Tombstone. Ah, Keycode terminal. The key code is key. The password's key code. The key code is key
Treasure
code.
acquired.
Oh yes, the password is 1234. Who doesn't use that as their password? And then it's the sad fact that too many people do use that, you know? Too many people actually use passwords like that. Because this super advanced civilization just left it. Oi!
Lost the upper hand.
Yep, I'm not exactly over leveled anymore.
Rolling smash. Double spinning edge.
Take it.
Gotcha.
Let us make use of it now.
Double spinning edge. Pandoria.
Can I get that launch in time? Nope.
Voltaic slash.
Still do a lot of damage with Pandy though.
Don't get them on
Oh, these guys are annoying, aren't they? If they get to summon their stuff.
Voltaic slash.
Revitalize.
Armor failed. Now.
Let us make use of it now.
Very annoying.
Brave speed. Voltaic slash. The enemy's element. Watch out. Electric. Electro buster. Voltaic slash.
Alright, that's one.
Gotcha.
Attack this guy.
Focusing on go for it.
Then that person's the problem.
My dead body.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
This is unexpected. Why not? Eat it. Brave speed.
Roar.
Good on
Voltaic slash. Electro buster. Let's give him the full treatment.
Alright, he's gone.
Just give me the order. Tired of waiting.
Let us make use of it now.
Double spinning X. Rolling smash.
Phew, okay.
My lady, I would advise you to put
Many
more
battles
thought
now,
into
a lot more. And we've only walked a little bit far forwards. Level 62 can aggro me.
Defense, right?
Yeah, offense is the best defense, yeah, sure. But I thought you were the password. The password was key code. No, it's down there, next to the lift. Don't worry, I know. But to get into there, we're going to need something from somewhere else, by the looks of it. I'm not kidding for those watching at a later date. I have actually heard mumblings of, oh, we need to do some Blade quests. Not enough Blade quests. I may be mincing the words ever so slightly to fit my purpose. But there are those mumblings. The robot enemies in this game really don't have nearly as good names as the robot enemies in the first game. Well, I will encounter them in the future, I'm sure. Alright, let's put this in here. What about my password? I'm just happy that there isn't now, after the Perun faction, a Dahlia faction. People seem to have stuck with Perun. The side quest police here. You been main questing for about... She got a fly. There is insects up here. Finch was right. You can sniff them out and sniff them good.
Here?
In my experience,
Jujube. Well, let's find out what this password is, he says, wondering where we're going. Go away, motorbikes. Oh, well, our objective point is along there. So we're next to our next place. So,
Do it like I showed you and we'll be
we found a haywire down your red cliff.
Alright already. Rolling smash.
Great! One
Double
shot!
spinning
Let
edge.
me take it!
Another unique monster walks into the frame. Ah!
Just give me
Anchor
that
shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Just give me the order! Now!
You can't just do that.
Rolling smash.
That's not how this works.
Hey! Hey!
This is why I need seal self-destruct.
Where we prove ourselves.
Make haste
Dreams
and
are
retreat.
reality!
Double spinning edge.
Is that the point in seal self-destruct?
Double spinning edge. Pyra.
I think
Go
this
for
is
it.
I don't want to fight my sword, but I
Is this the reason?
Third stage.
Nanogoblin, you be gifted a subdue. Welcome.
Let's not hellfire! Hold it right there!
It's a big chest, that's for sure.
Double spinning edge. Double spinning edge. The enemy's element is now electric.
We will
Double
make your
spinning
dreams a reality! I won't
Okay, I really need to not be tanking this guy.
Rolling smash.
So a couple of rolling smashes will weirdly fix that.
Double spinning edge.
Bridget,
Double spinning edge.
Sure.
Just knocking this guy into hell at the moment.
Rolling smash.
Getting a bit too near one of those pylons though.
Rolling smash. Double spinning edge.
Guys, break him!
well done.
Double spinning edge.
Oh, he's got spikes now. He's got spikes now.
But I will if I have to. We'll show you how vintage.
Blade combo. Third stage.
No, it's only Rex's HP that's going down.
Battle talk! I won't sight.
Gotcha.
Break! Now! Zuma!
I shall defend you to the last.
Voltaic slash. My thoughts exactly.
I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to.
Double spinning edge.
We're just gonna end up defeating this guy normally, considering there's no breaks.
Double spinning edge. Anchor shot.
Bridget, we will make your dreams a reality. Break! Sure.
Double spinning edge.
There, beat into a corner,
Make a good team.
and a massive
Could've
bit
done
of
this
loot for it.
blindfolded.
What's in the treasure trove, he says. Well, last time we saw a big massive white chest, we got barely anything.
Clear this up quick.
Let's hope for different this time.
Opening protocol engaged. Stations is my strong suit.
That was not self-destruct. Self-destruct is killing yourself and taking as many enemies with you. Electrode knows the way. Hypertech made easy. So that looks like more poppy parts to me. Worth it in that sense. We're getting some Axion chips. Something tells me we could probably upgrade people chips-wise a fair bit at this point. Let's just look at the chips we've been getting lately. Axion chips. It lowers critical rate but does up other rates. At the moment I've got the Mutinous Sword on, which seems to be the Mirror Matter chip. Seems that you've got Mirror Matter chip as well. Mirror Matter chip as well. I must have had a lot of them. Is Dark Matter more block-based? I don't know. Lowers the block rate, ups the damage. By only a small margin, mind you. Bit better on Ursula, gotta say. Oh, whoa. Mirror Matter chip. Sacrifice that damage for crit rate. I wonder. Upping criticals is never bad, if you want to kill things. Haven't there been any good tanking chips for a while. Which is a shame. I'd have to say. And she has a Mirror Matter chip on as well. Hey, Vale, do you want a mirror match it? Restores 8% HP of damage dealt after a successful auto attack. Same would happen for a wolf. The vampiric lance. Not really upgrading our normal blades so much. Oh, wait a second, I was going to give that to Ursula. What am I doing? Well, we'll obviously get another one somewhere here. Whoops. Gave it to the blades we're not really using. Just because it was larger upgrades. Alright, that's over there. An Elder Sentry this time. Oh. Shh, he's too low level. He won't see me.
It must have sensed us.
No, didn't see me.
Break!
Eagle
Quick, we're going to launch it.
They won't get out of this alive. Don't give them a moment's rest.
This is going to happen.
Yes.
I need to change back quick.
My dead body. This is a vortex at my back. This is where all the enemies attention.
Go for it! Eagle
Go for it, Rock.
Nicely done!
Tired of waiting.
Did I just get hit by a massive sword? I think so, but I might have dodged it.
Rolling smash!
That will lower the aggro quite a bit.
My
Double spinning edge! Double spinning edge! Rolling smash! Pandoria!
And we got motorbikes joining the battle as well now.
There is a reason why I am Special Inquisitor.
Is there? Rex is taking all the attacks now.
I am come! Eat it! Voltaic slash! Hidden blade! Midnight mist!
Oh, Rex. This is hurting.
Double spinning edge! Rolling smash!
It didn't connect.
That'll work, won't it?
Electric! We'll do it together!
Let's chain attack. When motorbikes attack.
We're up, Gramps!
Star first.
There's too many enemies around.
Get him, Nia!
We'll kill the main one, and then we'll try to work on everything else after that.
Really? Let's hit him good.
Hopefully, we use some AoE attacks in here. That would be the nice thing to do, wouldn't it? Instead, I'm not using any.
Let's keep it up!
He's burning to death. That's always good. There we go, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Get him, Nia!
I knew that would work out that way. He says.
At your service.
We're going to level up from this. Good old little Finch.
The curtain closes. Nice work, everyone.
Well, if you want to kill things, that's one way to do it, isn't it? Look at all the gear we just got. Well, it seems that Dromark managed to get Water Mastery up, so that's not bad.
This seems like it could come in use.
I didn't even know what that was for. We need to stay at more inns to max his chart out and defeat a Praetorian Medea at the World Tree. We haven't seen a Praetorian Medea anywhere. If in doubt, AoE by transforming with Mithra, yeah? Pretty much.
Well, no way I'd ever have guessed the World Tree was like this on the inside.
It definitely appears to be man-made. Created by the same civilization as Moritha.
The birthplace of the architect. That's what Jin called it.
Then maybe the architect built this thing. Do you really think we're going to find him at the top? And Elysium too? From what we saw in Moritha, it seemed like all that stuff happened a gazillion years ago. Or maybe 2 gazillion. I don't know. Not even Titans live that long.
Even Pyra and Mithra have never actually met him. But this tower's right here. It's real. So...
Seeing is believing is the phrase. We'll just have to find out for ourselves. There's no use speculating.
Nia, what's wrong? His tummy started rumbling.
Oh, Father. Every time with you, it's, have you lost your wallet? Or, are you hungry? Is that really all you can think of?
Meh. Tora thought food is only thing that makes Nia all, growly.
Watch it, Furball.
What is Nia's problem?
That's not a nice way to ask, Poppy. But I let it slide. There's something I want to ask you, Blades. Tell the truth. Have you ever wanted to extend your life?
Avoid returning to our cores?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I would like to keep learning about my former selves, but to keep living after Morag is dead... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I understand. The idea of living on without her does not appeal to me.
Yeah, same here. I want my memories of the prince to be just between us.
You're going to make me blush, Pandy.
Dromak?
As long as I'm by my lady's side till the end, then I'm satisfied.
Poppy is artificial blade, so it is very sad for me to think about. When Master Pawn is gone, Poppy will be widowed.
Meh. Well, not quite. But I get where you're coming from. Pyra?
Well, It's different for you, right? You've been alive for a few centuries.
Did I ask you? Pyra, what do you think about it? Really?
Hey.
Sometimes I wondered why I have to keep on living forever. Just on and on, no end in sight. But it's different now. I'm glad I've stayed alive all this time. Parting is always sad. But it's just part of the deal of being me. Though, maybe one day I'd be happy to close my eyes forever. With someone special. There. By my side.
Pyra.
That's our Pyra. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing with me.
So, what made you ask?
I'm a flesh eater. So, I don't know how long I'll live for. I mean, for all I know, I might just snuff it tomorrow.
My lady.
But I can say this much. My life and death isn't tied to any human.
And?
It's Jin. I've been wondering. Jin was collecting core crystals. But why didn't he use them? Doesn't he hate humans? He could use them to create blades, then turn them into flesh eaters. He could expand Torna with no need for humans in the mix.
They do lack numbers. Is that all of them?
Yeah. It's just the 5 of them. That's it. When Malos suggested getting Obrona and Akos to resonate, Jin was dead against it. So I think maybe Jin feels the same way as us.
The same way as us?
I think maybe that's why he won't resonate with anyone.
Well, he's plenty powerful enough anyway, to be fair as well. He doesn't necessarily need to. But yeah, it's always that question of, when you're immortal, how do you keep going on? Don't you want there to be an end goal line? Do you want to live forever? I wouldn't. Some people argue there's a point where they wouldn't want to live past their, past the point where they start to lose their faculties, their youth, their ability. This is probably a question that's really going to come up in the next 100 years of human history as well. But let's not talk about that. So we don't go the way of the, what's happening in the land of Marifa first, after all. Marifa. Well, we're right near our next destination point, and another cutscene by the look of it, so what's out here?
An explosion?
A battle, perhaps.
So, this is what the world tree's really like.
They aren't leaves. They're glyphs. Hey, look!
An old Taunan warship. Didn't think there'd be any of those left.
Never mind that. What's this? I had no idea Indol could make it up this high.
Cloud sea, long way down.
It appears that Indol has modified their Titan as old Temperantia did with theirs. But that much firepower. I did not know Indol possessed so much force.
No need to ask what they plan to do with it. They anticipated it. That Jin and Malos would try to ascend.
So, Jin is inside that thing?
Yes, no doubt.
Let's hurry. We can't let them make it to Elysium.
The secret area viewpoint. Well, it's not so secret, apart from, you know, no one else would have been here, really.
It's the dawn of a new day.
Well,
let me read you the agenda for today.
If they're there and stuck in a battle, that gives us prime time to just sneak on by. In fact, there's another cutscene just above us, most likely. Don't they feel at all sorry for their Titan? Do you know what I mean? Like, that Titan is taking every hit. The humans on board probably aren't by the look of it. But that Titan is getting, like, that must hurt. Right? Ow. It's still technically flesh and blood, after all. It's a living being. It's a creature. Is that one of the blades, is it? No, that is just a bird. They're flying around in the middle of all the damage and carnage.
You know you can't control it. I hear you've been promoted. By the Praetor.
You? Why?
Just thought I'd come and say goodbye. Would you rather I leave without saying anything?
Goodbye? What would compel you to leave me? You are my...
I've got full control of all my powers now. It doesn't matter if you die. I can keep on going.
What are you saying, Malos?
The Praetorium, the Believers, I despise them all. Humans aren't fit to breathe our air. So, I'm going to give you what you always wanted.
But I never...
I'm clearing out the worthless. Isn't that why you sought the Architect? Why you climbed the world tree. Yet look at you now.
There must be someone out there who can use this core. I'll send them after Malus.
Had to double down on the evil look here. Oh, he goes, oh yeah, I've gained all my powers, I don't need you anymore. So why doesn't he kill him? At any point in time. Like, really. Maybe he doesn't want to risk it, you know? Just in case. It wouldn't be good to go, oh yeah, I definitely can't be killed. And then you kill the guy, and you return back to your core. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you? Well, it seems that maybe the Praetor is holding them up rather than doing what he needs to do to let us to go through to achieve his goals. Maybe he just wants revenge. Oh, Malus.
Underline warrior monks.
To the Aegis and her driver, we're here to pass on an order from His Eminence. You are to use the Aegis's power to bring down that ship.
Huh?
What's wrong? This is your duty, Pilgrim.
My only duty is to open the way to the World Tree.
You cannot do it? If so, then we must take the Aegis into custody.
I get it now. They just wanted to use Mithra's power to burn up their little problem. Nothing new under the sun.
I didn't say we couldn't do it, but we have to stop Jin. Tell your boss that's what we're doing, okay?
We don't negotiate holy decrees. If you don't comply, then prepare for righteous chastisement.
Oh, put it in all your pretty words, I'll still beat you down. Also, by the way, blowing that ship out of the sky would stop Jin.
I'll take you all on.
Time
But, you know.
to take
In
you
I
down.
go. Go for it.
Focusing on top.
Ah, big birdie!
I'm not down yet. Time to defend.
On your head. Rolling
Quicken arts. Try to keep it up.
Make it on your head. I'm not down yet.
Right, guys, I think you need to hit the big birdie.
We seem to be doing just fine.
Morak,
On your head. On target.
you hit that guy, I'll kill these.
On your head. Draw the enemy's attention.
Gotcha. Here's my chance. Double spinning edge.
Especially with my double spinning edge. Critical up, yeah, sure.
Double spinning edge.
We'll make it a reality.
You think you can out-heal me?
Let me take it.
Don't be silly. You can't help me. You didn't have a chance there.
Draw the enemy's attention. In I go.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
A shameful defeat.
Spinning edge.
Accidentally kill someone.
Spinning edge.
I'll take it.
Rolling smash.
A shameful defeat.
Alright, we got them. That's all good. An Inderline Star awaits us here. Man, it looks cool though. We got into the mech world now.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
It's actually just a normal enemy, judging by the HP. Trying to get my launch on, but no job there.
They're gonna tell the Praetor that we're...
Bridget.
Mithra!
Tulmak. Go.
What on someone?
This effect. Can it be?
Please forgive my interference. Time runs short.
Amalthus!
That's Haze's core crystal.
Van Norns. Oh, that's it, all right. The other half.
What is it? Nia?
Amalthus. He took Van Norn's core crystal. He's using her power.
Not only that, this is in fact my original primal power.
Mitra!
The artifice! No! Stop!
Mitra! Mitra!
Is that the artifice? Is it the Aegis?
No.
But who?
Amalthus.
Amalthus?
He's my driver, and I'm an Aegis. If that energy gets any stronger, you won't just control the blades, but Mithra too. Amalthus, you never disappoint.
I am the driver of the Master Blade. Bow before me, the Master Driver. I possess the power to command all blades. Every blade alive. Indeed, even the very Titans are under my control.
That must be how he repelled the attack. Sooner or later, he'll control us too.
Don't worry, half-breeds like you won't come under his control. Sure, he can dampen your power, but that's why we built those things. Mikhail's creations will not submit to Amalthus's control.
And neither will this bucket of bolts. We're nearly at the boundary layer. Jin, Malos, get ready.
Roger. Melos, let's move.
Yeah. Mikhail, Akos, Petroka. It's up to you now.
Sure.
Yeah, we get it.
Hey, when you see our daddy, dear...
Tell him, thanks for everything from me.
I like their weird, like for each other. They're proper comrades, aren't they?
Rex! The Torna ship stopped moving!
Looks to me like they're gonna try and get inside.
Amalthus! We're gonna stop Jin! But you've got to stop this!
You're speaking nonsense, boy. Now is the hour of their doom. You leave me no choice but to perform your duty for you.
Destroying Jin and Torna? We're only trying to stop them, not kill them.
You believe you can sway them with words of reason?
Well, yes! Jin told me what happened 500 years ago. And you were the cause of it, weren't you, Praetor?
I was nothing but the mouthpiece of the Architect.
When I meet him, I'll ask him myself. About me, about Pyra and Mithra.
That is not your right. It is mine! You resist? Again? You defy me again?
Amalthus, you won't get what you want. I'm Rex's blade!
That's right. Rex, you're the Aegis' driver. There's nothing he can do that you can't.
Does that mean
Rex, it's true. Power depends on the heart of its wielder, right?
I can move. Rex!
I'm okay. I won't let him get away with this anymore. He's just manipulating humans and blades alike. That's not the Architect's will at all. Give it up, Amalthus! You can leave Jin and the rest to us.
I think you might need to get rid of Amalthus properly, but you can't just hop on over there, can you?
Where are they?
The tree. Soon Malos will activate Ion. If we can hold this position and prevent the scum from ascending, then victory is ours.
Okay then. We've got to go all out.
The vortex!
Your Eminence, the tower.
At peace, brother. The field of effect is only a little reduced. It is drawing near. Gather the brothers together. We must exterminate the vermin! No soul alive may sully the Architect's presence!
So ends Chapter 8, The World Tree. With another Titan lumbering up and firing its lasers. Where does that leave us now? More lasers! Well, that was a lot to process. Amalthus, acting proper villainish. The camaraderie of Torna actually seemed like less villainous than anyone. Amalthus, even with the tragic backstory they gave in, has made himself the master douche at the same point in time. It's kind of like you saw Jin's past and you're like, oh, that's really crap. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I can understand Jin. You see Amalthus's and then you see like Amalthus's actions like just a second later and you're like, yes. Not quite sure if can sympathize. You're a nut job. Oh god, I think Chapter 9 is going to be very intriguing. Ha ha ha, PJ. The pun master. And so, we continue on. Chapter 9 begins. But how? We now know that the Tornan group are on board the World Tree. Yeah, he's a douche. The master douche. Indeed, chat, indeed. Only confrontations can come from here on out. Let's partake in battle. Many, many battles.